Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll take you to an IELTS speaking tips. Okay, now lots of candidates who take IELTS speaking tests find this section is the hardest one because it involves face-to-face communication. But in fact, IELTS speaking is the easiest section of IELTS to improve your score. You may think, but how? Interviews are so spontaneous. I just won't have enough time to plan a good answer. Moreover, I'll be worrying. It's true, speaking interviews are spontaneous, but all test takers are worrying and don't have much time to plan their answers. And examiners are used to that, so they don't expect you to speak like an orator. They don't even expect you to give very logical and structured answers. You're only tested on your ability to speak fluently and without hesitation, use various vocabulary, avoid grammar mistakes, and pronounce words well. So, you can band 8 or more on IELTS speaking by practicing and learning vocabulary. But you can also increasing your score by following these simple IELTS speaking tips and tricks. Here are some 10 IELTS speaking tips to increase your score. 1. Be fluent and elaborated. Speak fluently and spontaneously. You gain more points. Don't worry too much about using clever vocabulary. It's more important to be fluent. But also, don't speak too quick and mind your grammar. You should find a healthy balance between speaking too quickly and make long pauses. 2. Practice answering simple questions. Typically, you will be asked about everyday topics such as work, studies, sports, family, and so on. So, you should try answering IELTS speaking questions before the answer exam. You'll be surprised at how simple they are. You just need to learn appropriate vocabulary and understand what answer you will give. Number 3, ask the question again if you need to. Don't be shy. If you want to clarify something, you will not lose points for asking the examiner. 4. Be emotional. Speak with emotion. Nothing separates the experienced speaker from beginners as tone of the speech. Express your feelings like you would do using your native language. 5. Extend your speech. Try to speak at least more than the examiner. If you are asked a question using one sentence, respond with two or more, and never give short and communicative replies. For example, do you do any sport? No, I don't like sport. Don't stop here. I'm not very active person, and I've never liked PE in school. But I like playing intellectual games instead. For example, I find chess very interesting. Number 6, be coherent. Using linking words and structures, words and phrases like however, nevertheless, all in all, moreover, will enrich your speech. 7. Give yourself time to think. If you are unsure how to answer the speech as this question, you can give yourself a bit more time to think by using these tips. First of all, you can say, that's a tricky question, blah blah blah, or I've never thought about that before, blah blah blah, or even, that's an interesting question, blah blah blah. This way you'll have some extra time to plan your answers. You can also reformulate the questions. What was your favorite book in the childhood? What book did I like as a child? Let me see. Blah blah blah. Okay. Number 8. Make made a mistake. Don't panic. If you made a mistake, don't panic. Try to correct yourself as smooth as possible. And if you can't, just continue speaking. You won't lose many points for a few mistakes. Almost there. Number 9. Make a good first impression. Look good, smell good, and feel good. Be confident. Also, although it may not seem very important, a strong first impression will go a long way. And the last one, don't learn answers by heart. Examiners are able to determine whatever you speak freely or you memorize the answer before your interview. Learning full scripts is a bad idea. Instead, it is much better to learn separate words and collocation and adopt them in your speech. Okay, now is the end of my videos. If you think this is helpful, please like and subscribe for me.